everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I make mostly Salesforce tutorials on this channel. Today we're going to be going over a subscriber requested video tutorial on how to create a date of birth field. So let's go ahead and jump into contacts, which is where we are going to put this field on. So let's go ahead and go over to Andy Young. And one thing I do want to note here is that there is a birth date field, but this could be very different from the date of birth field. Kind of in English, if you are not a native English speaker, birth date refers to the day that someone was born. So my birthday is July 1st, so this would mean July 1st, and they could send me a birthday email or whatnot. Whereas a date of birth field would also include the specific year that that person was born. This could be for health reasons, this could be for validating information, all those things. So let's go ahead and jump into the back end of Salesforce and create that date of birth field. I'm going to head to Setup and go to the Object Manager. From here, I'm going to search for contacts. Just makes it a little easier so then you don't have to scroll, and go to Fields and Relationships. From here, I'm going to go New, and we are going to choose the field type, the data type. Those are both interchangeable in this situation. We have different options. We could create an email field, a geolocation field, a text field, whatever fits the specific use case. For our use case is date. Let's say you were trying to, or you were using Salesforce for a healthcare system and you were putting down the specific date and time that a child was born. And that's when you'd want to use date and time, but we just want to know the date of birth, not the time. So let's choose date and click next. I'm going to go with date of birth. Again, this is going to help differentiate from birth date. The field name will auto-populate with the underscores where there are spaces. This helps Salesforce differentiate the different fields and the system understands which field it is. For help text, I'm going to put something to the effect of we need the date of birth or DOB for validation. This could be very helpful if you are possibly validating a credit score or if you're validating someone was a student at a specific university. Those things. We can require this, but I'm going to leave it unrequired. We could also add a default value. Going to leave that blank. Next, we have who this is visible to and possibly read only to. As long as the system admin here it has it visible and not read only, I'm going to click next and save here. Alright, so we have our birth date. Now let's see date of birth as well. And go back to Andy Young and make sure the date of birth field is there. One thing about Salesforce is depending on the time of day or your system, how much data you have, things can take a while to populate. And so if the field isn't working for any circumstance, give it about 10 minutes and then come back to it, refresh the page, and then it should work. If not, then you do have an issue and it might be worth reworking all of those steps. As you can see here, we do have a date of birth field and we can input Mr. Andy Young's date of birth. So thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial. If you found it helpful, be sure to give this video a like, hit the sub button if you enjoy content like this, and check out my courses down below. I have a few courses on training users and the platform app builder certification, preparing for that. So thank you so much again, and I will catch you in the next one.